Cardano founder Charlese Hoskinson believes only XRP and these two altcoins will pump. Plus, Donald Trump's World Liberty Finance is betting on this new altcoin pick. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, it's not financial advice, and wish the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Alright guys, happy Friday. It looks like Bitcoin is holding around this range. We are pretty much in the same area we were about 8 days ago, but at least altcoins are green today. It looks like we might have a little bit of a relief bounce today after all the blood we've seen this past week. So it looks like altcoins could be getting a bounce today, so that is good. Hopefully this holds into the New York Open. But first off, today we have Look on Chain saying Trump's World Liberty Finance bought another 52.07 wrapped Bitcoin, or $5 million worth, $2.53 million worth of move for $1.41 million 6 hours ago. And then we have Root25 who says two bullish news for Move simultaneously. Number one, Trump buys Move tokens for the World Liberty Fund. And number two, in discussions with Elon Musk about using Move blockchain for the Doge project. Mainnet is coming in February. So we see there is discussions, movement among firms to discuss blockchain use with Musk Doge team to put the treasury on the blockchain. So Move could be a potential one. We've been talking about Cardano, we've been talking about Move. These are all potential blockchains for Doge to use. Then we also have Moment who says, I've been looking into what Trump and co has been backing lately. One of them has been Move by Movement Labs. So World Liberty Finance recently bought Move, and they're recently also in talks with Elon Musk's department for Doge. So what's Movement Labs all about? It's building a network of modular blockchains powered by a Move, a coding language originally developed by Facebook. Unlike other Ethereum Layer 2s, Move isn't just another scaling solution, it's a fundamental upgrade in security, efficiency, and interoperability. Why this matters? Well, institutional backing. They raised $41 million from Polychain, Binance, OKX, and more. Trump is also backing World Liberty Finance, buying in worth over $2 million. Now it's actually more, closer to 4.5. Then we have Ethereum, the missing piece. Move VM unlocks faster, safer smart contracts. Interoperability unlock. Movement Labs enables liquidity sharing and cross-chain execution. And narratives also align for Move. The Move EVM plus Ethereum equals perfect mix of security and liquidity. Institutional interest in it combines with Made in USA narrative. Trump and top funds are backing it. AI, DeFi, and gaming adoption on the rise, and Move hits it all. So why this could be big? With Trump's backing, Ethereum scalability issues, and Move's technical superiority, Movement Labs is at the center for multiple major narratives. I think Move checks pretty much all these boxes of solid long-term bet, knowing what narratives are building this cycle. And then we have Cardano founder Charlese Hoskinson, who is saying this about a couple different altcoins in the market right now.
The markets are shifting a little bit, and they're going back to blue chips. They're going back to the reliable, the dinosaur coins, as people like call them, like XRP and Cardano and Ethereum. And they're moving away from the new stuff like memes and these types of things because it's no longer retail-led, it's institution-led, and they have to go to a flight to quality. So those are going to be the ones that drive the market. Bitcoin is going to be the biggest winner because it's going to be in the sovereign wealth funds of pretty much every country. 20 to 30 major countries, hundreds of billions of dollars of buying. U.S. government already holds 212,000 Bitcoin. Just give another 6 to 12 months. So we'll see a bull market probably when the stablecoin bill passes.
So at the end there, he says we'll see a bull market when a stablecoin bill passes. Sweet Marty Party saying the White House crypto czar David Sachs says first priority is stablecoin legislation. This means the networks which have USDC, USDT, and other U.S. Treasury-backed stablecoins and do the most volume in stablecoins will become exponentially more adopted, and their native tokens will become more valuable. As I said 2 years ago, stablecoin volume will go exponential, and only networks with massive scalability and which have deep liquidity will appreciate. Once stablecoin legislation is passed, all consumer-facing commercial payments, including salaries, will be on stablecoin rails. The digital dollar will become legal tender in the US and become the currency of the internet. This will threaten credit card and point-of-sale intermediaries first, including banks, who will scramble to compete with stablecoin consumer banking. But in my opinion, US Treasury-backed stablecoin and self-custody wallets with DeFi lending and borrowing becomes the new economy. So Charlese Hoskinson believes that we'll see a bull market once institutional adoption can finally have the stablecoin bill passed and a lot more money can come into the ecosystem. But he also believes that institutions will go for top tier or blue chip coins like Cardano, XRP, and Ethereum, which institutions have been able to go for. So he says, first off, Ethereum, which is looking not the best, but not the worst right now. I mean, it's probably going to come back up to 30K-ish at some point. But I do think we do resolve back down towards $2,300. I do think we are going to see a little bit of a lower high form over the next day or so. So when we do have a bit of a pump today or this weekend, I do think we eventually come back down here. But he's saying overall, in the long term, in a couple months when we have stablecoin legislation, we will see, this kind of bull market and these blue chips will see the most benefit. Then we also have Cardano, which is actually looking really good on the daily chart. It's been up only for about a week while basically Bitcoin has gone down. So I would like to see this come back down here actually and hold at this level around 75 cents and then continue upwards. Right now we have just been, straight up, which is not bad, but I like to see us, kind of make a better structure and reclaim this level and continue higher. But Cardano looking very good as well. Likewise, it can just blast through. It can blast through this next level of resistance if it wants to, and then, make this higher low here. So that's another possibility as well. But it has been up only as Bitcoin has been going sideways. So it might need a bit to cool off in the coming days. And then with XRP, which I said yesterday in the video, I expect us to probably break through the support very strongly, especially with the news that was coming out yesterday for XRP ETFs, because we were consolidating underneath resistance. And so usually if we are consolidating underneath resistance, it is bullish because we aren't just immediately breaking down. Likewise, we usually see this underside retest and then follow down. But because it wasn't rejecting immediately and it was just holding and pushing up like a brick wall, eventually, like the fifth tap, it breaks through the brick wall and has, gone straight through right now. So XRP is one of the ones that is looking very strong right now. I would like to see us, maybe go a little bit higher and then consolidate down here again and reclaim this level. So we come back down here towards around $2.57. But because it's bullish, it might just come a little bit higher. So maybe anywhere between 265 and 255. I'd like to be a buyer of Cardano in a long position maybe this weekend and see if we can go back towards these range highs around $3 to $3.50. And then speaking of stable coins, we have SUI reaching $500 million stablecoin market cap, setting a new all-time high. So like Marty Party just said, those with USDC and USDT native and deep liquidity on their networks are going to benefit the most. So SUI could be one that benefits very highly in the coming 6 months when stablecoin legislation does come through. Then we have sentiment saying SUI's market cap has enjoyed a mild 10% rebound over the past 24 hours as most projects move sideways. Promoted by the project founders as a deliverer of benefits of Web3 with ease of Web2, the altcoin has been increasingly associated with DeFi and gaming space, along with fast and low-cost transactions. SUI's popularity in 2025 is also fueled by new partnerships and staking rewards, keeping users engaged. Social media bullishness on X, Reddit, Telegram, and other platforms for the time being is showing the biggest bullish bias since mid-September. Though this is only a small rebound relative to its massive 259% rally in 5 months, the SUI bullish momentum is quickly bringing optimism back. Just be cautious of too much crowd FOMO if the bounce continues the rest of the week, as retail greed could delay more organic rally that patient investors have been waiting for. And then we also have SUI Play, which has reintroduced their SUI Play OX1, which is the first handheld gaming console from a Web3 developer. So this is the new official look of the SUI Play OX1, which will be coming out later this year in 2025. And it's going to be able to play not only Web3 games, but also Web2 games as well. But the fact that you can have this in your handheld, you can play this anywhere you want, is really incredible. And the SUI Play OX1 is looking amazing. I think we're going to be getting our hands on one of these as well. Then we also have SUI's market cap is now closing in on Chainlink. SUI is at 11.04 billion and Chainlink is at 12.13 billion. So SUI is catching up to some of the biggest coins in the market. And then also, in my opinion, SUI ecosystem coins are going to explode after SUI Basecamp 2025 in May. So at SUI Basecamp in May, we're going to have First Digital, Franklin Templeton, Google, Pyth, Vanek, Visa, A16Z Crypto, Axelar, Binance, Masari, NHN, and Ondo. And then moving on, we have Solana posting that Solana is also for institutions, featuring Nick Dukoff at the New York Stock Exchange.
Solana is not just for DeFi, Solana is not just for meme coins, Solana is not just for gaming, Solana is not just for DePen, but Solana is for real-world assets, for institutions, and for everyone in the world to build financial infrastructure on top of it.
Over $10 billion of value transacted on the blockchain daily.
So what are you most excited about?
We have so many projects that are launching soon, from Franklin Templeton's Benji Money Fund, Societe Generale's Euro stablecoin, the Wellington FundBridge Delta Fund, and so many others. Now, democratizing access thanks to tokenization. Anyone can get these really high quality products, no matter where you are in the world, 24/7, with very, very low fees.
Solana also reacted to Ansem saying who has the best charts for Solana on-chain volumes, and Solana posted, "Jobs not finished, tokenize everything." So Solana is also trying to join the tokenization race, as RWA seems to be the heating up narrative right now. Everyone wants to get into RWAs. And then we also have Solana app revenues increased by 213% in Q4 2024 from $268 million in Q3 to $840 million in Q4, primarily due to meme coin speculation, according to Masari. And then also Solana dominated DEX trading volume in January 2025, outperforming all other chains. As you can see, we have Solana at $258 billion in DEX volume, with the second highest being Ethereum at 86 billion. And then we have CryptoCurb saying Solana is for the transactions. 90% plus of all crypto transactions are on Sol. 3 billion weekly transactions on Solana alone. And if you do want to buy or trade Solana, you can do it here in our partners at BYDFi. They do have an ongoing campaign until February 26th, where if you deposit money, you can earn different rewards based on how much you trade, just like you would on any other exchange, which I'll have linked down below. Then moving on, we have CryptoDaku who says Clearpool's Layer 2 Ocean has introduced Port, its RWA exchange-traded pool. Ocean announces an upcoming launch of Port, the first on-chain vault infrastructure designed to solve the biggest challenges in RWAs. Port features governance-driven asset selection process where seed pool token holders vote, institutional-grade security, and professional management. The innovation will be launched soon, and the first assets will be announced shortly. Ocean is a Layer 2 blockchain for RWA yield built by Clearpool. Clearpool also wrote, introducing Port, the first RWA exchange-traded pool by Ocean. Liquidity, accessibility, and diversification. By pooling illiquid RWAs with liquid yield-bearing assets like US Treasury bills, Port offers investors ETF-like exposure with DeFi flexibility, on-demand liquidity, permissionless access, institutional-grade security and professional management, transparent risk monitoring, and community-powered governance. Clearpool also shares some of the highlights of the week from their ecosystem, saying number 1, we attended the Ondo Finance Summit in New York. With RWA season here, the US was the place to be. This week was packed with meetings between TradFi and crypto leaders. Number 2, Ocean partnered with Tiamins, the world's largest tokenized diamond market, joined the Ocean ecosystem, bringing tokenized diamonds to expand RWA offerings. Number 3, Ocean, bringing DeFi to the world and the world on-chain. We unveiled our vision for seamlessly integrating RWAs into DeFi. And also, Clearpool had a TVL jump of 51% to $107 million in Q4, and Clearpool Finance is releasing another report soon. And also, Vanek predicts the RWA space could reach $50 billion by 2025, the year Ocean defines its future. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.